Hello traders, and welcome to another trading psychology video. As you can see, the theme of today's meeting is why the perfect trading is the enemy of the good trading. This is another trading psychology video that I'm making with the global BD trading. And of course, if you are familiar with this topic, you can always check out the other videos in our list. Of course, I have to show you the disclaimer before we will start. However, I would like to start with the quote from Jack Schwager. Amateurs think about how much money they can make. Professionals think about how much money they could lose. So this is the main difference according to the Jack Schwager. But the real question is, how much is enough? How much researching, how much chart watching, and just general thinking about your trading is harmful? How does doing too much trading, trading related activity, hurt your chances of trading success? Alright, so in today's video we are going to discuss this topic and delve deeper into why you may indeed be self-sabotaging your trading simply by doing too much of basically everything, right? You can call it micromanagement, or you can call it overthinking or over analysis, but no matter the label given, the intent is the same: control, right? So this is the agenda of our meeting today, and of course at the end of this presentation you will know how to let go of the need to control the market. Please notice the fact that one of the biggest problems you have to overcome as a trader is staying in the market long enough that you understand the market mechanisms and that your psyche, your learned and habitual reactions that work in everyday life are no longer your enemy. And by micromanagement of every aspect of your trading routine, you are basically self-sabotaging your way towards the trading success. So this is the real example of how the need for more control and micromanagement is your enemy, and the root of this situation, perhaps at the very root of this problem of micromanaging one's trading, is fear. Of course, one of the two emotions that rule the financial markets: greed and fear. When a person is afraid of losing their money, they will do anything they can to try and take control, right? They are making mistakes. They are making rookie mistake, the beginner, the amateur mistake that must be made, right? And then they do not learn from the mistakes. So this is the amateurs, the newbies, the beginners on the trading market. However, the traders who actually, of course, start making money are the ones who learn from the mistakes and figure out how to stop committing them over and over. And in our situation, how to let go and get rid the need of more of the control. In trading, trying to control the market is futile. It's actually impossible. The only thing within your control as a trader is yourself and your thoughts and actions in the market. That's it. That's the difference between the beginner and the professional trader, the experienced trader. They know the difference, that the one thing they can control is the mentality, mindset, and the abilities to trade. Of course, they cannot and will never control the market. So the beginners makes the mistakes over and over, and they do not learn from these mistakes. So I will give you 5 of the best pieces of insight I can share to help you let go of need to control the market, basically. Right, so this difference between newbie trader and a professional is exactly in the trader mentality. Right, in fact, the difference between successful people and those struggling in any field or endeavor is basically mentality. So you have to learn what you can and cannot control, right? So develop the proper training mindset, because many traders try to control everything, and this thinking leads them to being unable to mentally handle a trade that is quickly moving against them, or a trade that just barely misses the profit target and then reverses, right? We all know this situation, because these are just 2 of the many examples of the consequences of being afraid and thus trying to control everything in one's trading. First off, stop trying to know everything. You can never know every single piece of data that is underlying a swing up or swing down in a market. In other words, you can never really know why a market is moving in the direction it's moving. All you can know for sure is what has happened before and what's happening now. From that, we can use several different strategies, of course, that are available to us in order to build a framework into the future for what might happen next. But it's important to understand that digesting more and more trading news, informations and data, or even staring at the charts for hours and hours is simply not going to help you figure it out what will happen next. You can't know what will happen, only what might happen. All right? Remember, we are playing the odds of our trading edge in the market, not acting on certainties. You can never know what will happen for sure in the market until it happens, and it's too late to take advantage of it, of course. So, as traders, we are trying to make consistent money in a game with inconsistent outcomes. Not easy to do, especially if you have not yet accepted the outcomes are going to be inconsistent, right? However, it can be done. You can make money trading, but not if you are micromanaging, right? But not if you are micromanager. If you micromanage every aspect of the trading process and trying to control the market this way, it's what many of us get caught up in when trying to run our trading or our businesses or even our relationships or and stuff like this. The need to control all of the small things in your workplace or trading or in family relationships, whatever, can and usually will backfire on us and cause a world of stress and anxiety. When you finally understand, accept, and then let go of the primal urge to control the market and micromanage every little detail by believing more information will give you more control over your trade outcomes, you will be entering the beginning phases of the proper trading mindset. Okay? Trading success is mostly the result of the proper mental thinking patterns, and then using those to control one's behavior in the market, proper routines, tune into proper habits and stuff like that. Once you master yourself, you will begin to see improved trading performance over the long term run. That might sound, like a cliche, like a banality, but it's very true as well. The second thing is plan the trade and trade the plan. Yes, it seems like overused trading cliche again to say, plan the trade, trade the plan. However, if you have a simple trading plan that you stick to without exception, then you are on your way to be a successful trader. You need to build into your trading plan rules that say you will not overthink, not micromanage. You then read this plan before you look at the markets each day. Also, you built in time away from markets, so that you can have a way to reset and regroup. You need a scheduled daily trading routine, so you are not sitting there all day trying to think of everything that might affect a market. So you are basically micromanaging again. Your goal should be to only think about your trades and the market when you are looking at the charts. If you find yourself otherwise consumed with them, of course, you are doing too much. Very simple way to say if you are doing, to figure it out if you are doing too much already. Also, if you insist on micromanaging your trading to the point of always waiting for the perfect setup to form, you are going to miss some profitable moves. Okay, there is no perfect setup, because every market behavior, every whatever price action setup or something like this is going to look a little bit different than the previous ones. So just take a good one and manage it properly. Don't miss good trades because you are waiting for the perfect one. Your trading plan should show you the general market conditions that you are looking for, as well as your favorite trade setups to use as an entry criteria, but these will be the guidelines. And remember, you are not going to find the exact same setup twice. There is some discretion and skill involved, and over time, education and practice, you will become more in tune with the markets. Okay, and in particular conditions, you look for the particular conditions that you look for to enter it. Okay, and then of course push the buy or sell button and trade. Okay. Number 3 is accept a potential loss before entering the trade. A big reason traders don't accept losses is micromanaging, okay? Which means you are trying to control everything, every little detail. People who get caught up over managing their trading tend to think if they can adjust for every little variable, every little market behavior, they can avoid losses somehow. Or they start to think that since they have spent such a huge amount on time studying and researching, that they are somehow able to avoid losses due to their like a vast knowledge of trading, okay, and experience. You can't avoid losses, all right? They are as much as a part of a trading as your blood is a part of you, basically, okay? So all you can do is figure it out how to best manage them, and remember to always understand that any singular trade can result in a loss. This understanding will remove an element of stress as soon as you place your trade. There are costs and expenses associated with doing business, and for traders, a loss is a running cost, so accept it. There is no other way to avoid it. Number 4 is the worst side effect of micromanaging your trading, which is generally overtrading or trading too much is the biggest problem that results from micromanaging your trading and trying to control the market. When we start to pay too close attention and do too much research and thinking about the markets all the time and the trading, then inevitably start to come up with too many trade ideas and start seeing patterns that probably are nothing more than a market noise, and they are useless, basically, right? So when you are watching the charts for too long, you are also micromanaging them. Sitting there all day, watching the intraday charts, trying to pick up every little move in the market, that's a micromanaging the market, okay? It's just like a boss in a company watching his employees work all day instead of just minding his business and letting them be. Yes, by watching them work all day, he will probably notice some things he doesn't like. But is this tactic likely to cause more good than it harms? How annoyed will the employees be with this micromanaging, and how excited they will be to return to work tomorrow, for example? And most importantly, for the business, how productive they will be. They will feel like being, right? Being watched all over the time and micromanaged all over the time. The solution to this is just to find your edge and stick to that edge. Don't trade if it's not there. If you don't know what the trading edge is, you possibly don't have it. But I have prepared educational video in this list of the trading psychologist, so you can take a look on this list and see what the trading edge is. This is where your it's really quite simple, because this is where your trading routine comes in. Follow your daily routine of analyzing the markets, checking for the setups that meet your plan, meet your entry criteria, and if nothing is there, you walk away until tomorrow. Basically, this leads to the last point, which is the ultimate key to stop micromanaging your trading in order to gain the control over the market, is that you can waste a gigantic amount of precious mental energy watching the market as it ticks up, ticks down all day long. Simply turning off your screens, or like a closing computer, and walking away might be the ultimate and simplest strategy to eliminate micromanagement of your trading and of the market. As mentioned earlier, you actually need to build into your trading routine some time off from the market, of course, in order to reset, regroup, so that you come back refocused and full of the energy. Schedule when you will look at the markets and when you will not. It's a fact that longer-term investors do better than the short-term or day traders. So start thinking more like a swing or like a position trader, or even like a long-term investor, and less like a day trader. Okay. Investors do not look at the charts all the time because they know this is a counterproductive. Instead, they let their positions run their course, their path, okay, without constantly watching them, knowing that watching them too much is going to hurt and not help. So, my conclusion is, if you are someone who feels the need to control everything and everyone around you and micromanage everything, you honestly might want to rethink if trading is good for you. That might sound harsh, but it's either that or make some mental and behavioral changes if you want to be a successful trader. Trading success is largely the result of letting go of things. You must let go of your trade once it's live, so you set and forget it. You trade your plan as it is. You have to let go of your desire to control it and to be in control of the market. Being too involved with anything, whether it's a family, relationships, business, trading, is usually a terrible idea that often brings you the opposite of what you want. Basically, the market is an entirely separate entity from what you literally from you. That literally is not alive and has no idea that you exist. It's like an ocean, and you are drop in that ocean, basically, and the ocean doesn't know that you are that drop. It has no idea that you exist. No emotions as well. It's just a reflections of millions of participants buying and selling, and you cannot control that. You can only find a trading edge and use that edge to exploit the predictable, manageable movements of the market that will repeat themselves over time and be productive for you. Humans are repetitive, all right, and their trace are left on the charts basically, if you watch them, you can see them like watching like price action or tape or order book and stuff like this. You can read. You can learn how to read these things. You can read the charts, you can read the tape, you can read the order book, and you can find the repetitive entries and market conditions, and then you control yourself and you can make money. This is really the only way I see for all of the people who are actually the people that feel the need to control everything and everyone around themselves. Please notice, you are your biggest unknown, and sometimes, quite often, you are also your biggest enemy. And some of the trading activities, might simply be not suitable for you. So please rethink. This is everything for today. This is my presentation regarding the perfect trading opportunities and the enemy of the good trading, which is basically, as we know right now, is urge of control everything. If you would like to contact the Global BD Trading proprietary company, you got the links here on this screen. So if you feel a need to get to more know about the company and the business it offers, do not hesitate to contact them by using the email, Twitter, Facebook, or a web page, and you can of course very easily get to know them. Thank you very much for today. Thank you very much for watching these presentations basically, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.